This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Ahe Boadu TV, yeba mo nyina kwaba. Na emsafe da edo a Ghana for woman na Otu Darko no. Afe na ye hu ni pa. In fact, enna me se bia waka se ka Ghana ni kura de. I was say a policy bi kura senka. Obi a team fund Ghana card every month. Na wako bank bi pay. Wako 8,000 from the government coffers. Aban wiska Gifty Oware sika we blue. And cause how policy nyina wo policy bi a say this year and this month you see cheap compounds policy bi a say this month you schools under trees you need policy bi a we MPP we NDC wade a Otu Darko ken yembo na baso ba ka sem bi a wo say Ghana for 18 years nyanza fim. What I say Gifty Oware o say sibi hwedi o medi Ghana for sika allegedly say yampa sakofu mi no say atwomwa no ma hudo bi ekoso Ghana mampanyi ye dwuma ye bo na chidom.
There must be a lasting impact that a trasemitimija. But when I die, I want to be remembered as that guy whose voice caused a change in society. Let this words reflect my remembrance when I am dead and gone. It is how we are Ghana near. So we are NDC near. So we are MPP near. So we are UP. A your party when you die or crime so na person the cow. And the moment we think alike or crime na year first so near the in Ghana ye. Menya sure so pese a cow say sagalam say no was say Ghana for so wonunti Ghana for nyensuanom. When you die menya sure say sana pese ye kai wo. So why are you destroying the water bodies? Menya sure say opese uwe chire no asamando kai say wona utu galam say ma edu chire no ye wo mofra na bia ni ho na bi nse ni ho na bi na yetwa. You don't want to be remembered as that man whose actions or inactions cause children to be born with deformities. When you die, I'm not sure you want to be remembered like that. Over Facebook I don't share say see about Facebook. It ahobrasia kwanso yen nwene o man hoye ti me sheda bo nwumi na ya kai say ye Ghana for kai na ya kai say there's no difference between an Asante man and a Chim man. There's no difference between an Ever and a Kwu man. And so see bien one more water di infantini any Cape Coast infantini ntem. And so see bien one more that is many any go in ntem. There's no difference between somebody who hails from the Volta region that calls himself a Voltarian or a Tagati. We are one people. So we are Ghana, so we are Dangme. Mention who? Near minim say you are Ghanaian. You are Ghanaian. You are a Ghanaian. Say a back kaka who say ni paba. Look, come on, Brody and so. And Kuroma Wunina prese. Yebenya fahodie no wo ko sukua na portion of former befele no na yebisa tribe to the white man ye free tribes mu because the more we projected tribalism no the more ni entembetete enkuruma e cancel free wo nti afa wo ko sukua wo the nationality and a beshe ho nti churo se wo ye Ghana ni. In the eyes of the white man, ohu ya chimfo, no ohu bi asantefo, no ohu bi mpepefo, no ohu bi nkranfo, ohu bi kwawfo, ohu bi zranfo, ohu bi krobofo, ohu bi infantefo. But in the eyes of the Osajefo Kwame Nkrumah, he saw us as Ghanaians, one people. And then, obi one people, obi one DC. But they forget quickly that Omudi Kanye Ghana for and some Omo join any of the political groupings. You see, Alan Trematinka Sembi and some Yami Kenya na Utie Alan Trematin and Kasa anymore. It is founded on the spirit of patriotism. sa ye beye to ho ache wo pepa enwenta so ene wo do na ye de anwene ye man. And if you ask me, I welcome this new political party heavily because Ghana is fast becoming a duopoly. But yenye Ghana we campaign mind this in the MPP? No. And yenye Ghana will MPP and NDC? No. At least we need that third force. Na omema NDC ni MPP for any other. And if you ask me, I pray say UP party will be serious like they are preaching. Say enye kasa keke. Now they will be active to send ya Solomon Wusumone one more cano eka. It is welcome. Send a bear, they will serve constructive criticism at the doorsteps of incumbency. Because what's never was it there. Sometimes it doesn't help. It is sense no and I'm a firm wa ba firm nim de say. And every and sakura ne bedin komano. E pese me kai wa wutie me say wo ye Ghanani na wo nua ne me. I don't care your political coloration. I don't care. And me pese wo so hunu say me Otu Darko me nua no. It doesn't matter if I'm an NDC and you are an MPP, and matter is inconsequential. Like so. That is the only way we can drum home development. Community na yeteno NDC for her, MPP for her, ye bridge I say. But esa say NDC for and that is one see. Ye be judge man na NDC for nkwasa mo nkoka. Meanwhile, ye bridge na MPP for so be fa so bi. Ade na munyina mo nka mum na mo ndi man bridge no. After all, ye fix this bridge na e be ye mfa so de ama munyina. Politicians will always want to use divide and rule. The day we started coming together as Ghanaians, that will be that very moment, the horn of victory for our own development will be sounded. And then we will be a what team be a whom say we are Ghanaian. Be inspired as a Ghanaian and be ready to do something great for your nation. Me, but I've told my God, so rather me kwa and send me please let me leave footprint. May I be remembered by the footprint I left behind whilst I lived, rather than the mansions I built or the cars I drove. For cars will soon go into extinction, houses will soon become outmoded, but the footprint you leave behind will become the voices that will echo when you have turned onto the land of silence. It may seem. Yenye sejumei. Yenye sejumei. Na uya politicians who say a office of privilege. Your mouth said to me say sumun crofo. My yenka say some minister utime bua won crofo. Enye some minister uya hantan any dre. E me fasade ni susu. Ene obia den satene President Mahama so a yeso ahombrase. Obia den satene Chief Julius Debra so a yeso ahombrase. Be remembered like that. Ene obia nim say president na ye wono why credit so person was some Ghana. Mr. DC, Madam MC, please be remembered like that. Ene uye mayor, woni ho ade ne de beka o. Enya hwikra yenim say Salifu Dagati no e Kwame Nkrumah bodyguard enya hwikra nim say at a point he fought for Nkrumah edien ye debeka when you are not there edien and ye debeka when you are not there. Now these are the words that you must reflect upon this afternoon. Enu de betimi aboan na oman etimedru no mpompo so ma me mfa kwanya iso na me mamu akwa basronko na me nka bo se afeni ya hwedwuma na se me dinde na Otu Darko Ghana man kasa mafoni ni ene adwuma ebire hon mu a ye be ye free ho ye hwese ye be come metro mass na ye ni okwankyerefo pani abedi akiri enso antwen komo rot e wo ho ene e be ka ho nsem ne me fia ekoso ana ekoso wo metro mass ene pani nkese ba betrase na ye di sankomo no then ye wi na ye dey connect say beyond the rot what else I am very interested in what else no than the rot ekoso yes rot na koso na me kura na say ne kura na say it's not enough so be catch them say rot akoso na ekoso no ne kura na say enti no be so catch them say you ora say me hu ne ora ya sanka mi say o kwam ye mi Otu Darko mi sin so mu ham na me ka no kura kire mi amaban if this lackadaisical attitude and I'm catching them so mobile ya o ka san kameto aba no kamento I am telling you Kwame did me cause of him Kwame did me cause of him Kwame kwache did me cause of him me say Operation Recover or Loot yes and ko kwa say ya mu ye eza ka mo ka kire yansa ne akoto aba no na Otu Darko ahunu ne obeka kire ne manfo. This certainly, ladies and gentlemen, couldn't have been the reason why a lot of us voted for the party. 18 America say after the rot what next? Don't come and tell me plea bargain. I did not vote because of plea bargain. I voted because thieves must be incarcerated. Because it was a check to serve as a deterrent. I did not vote because of plea bargain. If you had told me plea bargain, I can make me vote now. And I'm saying this, ladies and gentlemen, because the person Ghana for into my prefer. And the Biameka said for once, your president or Wakumapa, it was saying in a buano. But see about one, it was sending mine. Potoka se me friend of branches. Nina yejuma. 10 months into office. When you know 10 months into office. See average statistics, we can conclude based on the 10 month aspect saying every 10 months in Pony Yachiwana. At the end of the 4 years, you better match in Pafope. Granted, impossible to me. What about the rest of the thieves? It's all Attorney General. It was so okay. Don't be interested in people who praise you. Boss, Mindiani say, Mahunu say, Yako Asemdibia. The available factor I want to send you a more drono. You really a book a gubiso. And then I will start praising you. And you better know my Attorney General. We'll dedicate a program for you. But until you arrest somebody, please shake yourself up. Shake yourself up. And that office of the special prosecutor, Mumpa Munguno. What is the use of OSP office? Munguno. But come profit train number of cases. We are inundated. Look, they are interested in giving you cases. But how interested are they in making sure that people are incarcerated? Besine can offerata gusu maya in the terms. In a serious country like this, when he's listed on the red Interpol, you guys are a bunch of jokers, I'm telling you. Kwa China. Obi evia adie eti o man wa yakuno go to China and find out. Ana mo de na mabom to sire na grow woman so. Every stolen money represent that school that was not built. Every stolen money represent that child who sit on the floor because sika esi ade to akonwa mane traso no se sika ne yawia. Every stolen money represent enkrofua woma wonsom no mother from because sika esi ade to mpa ne yawia. So we don't joke with corrupt cases. We don't joke with corruption and corrupt officials. And this, because we are a party, because we don't Mahama, because we Trabanama Mahama. Dabi. Now catch them and come again whom you know. This is not the kind of aura Otu Darko voted for. I voted for a proper and active Operation Recover or Loot, and not this weak aura. So be tiem Jubilee House on Timmy. So be tiem presidency. So be tiem Flagstaff I won't tell me. Yeah, grounds guys. Information yeah picking what grounds and is the truth. Memo bien than in seminal. Memo bien than in seminal. Your grassroots are angry, and they are the same people you must need in the coming elections. Sano Craig will be uncountable because Waka woman appointment. Look, it's better say me catch now. Now more to the appointment, but who winning the next elections? After all, I'm only one person. Then say me come and not whom. Let me come to them. No more lose the next elections. Now boy, so I'll tell you the truth. Aden. And me can't kwame. Madre ko sinyo refifi kwete kind so. Say you will end this phobia. Woman MP for kron for no bom. And omu edu am na e people patch out for the MPP guys are woman ya kron for. How can we progress as a country? ATDB Amekacho say kwame. This playback game mini problem, but in its current form, if it is not reviewed, I have a problem. Because after all, they are not pulling it under their whims and caprices or whatever. I am ready now. Mr. Ramo. Yama and abandoned move from a be enya like 2 minutes 3 even more by mo. Because almost some say, oh, me a confront come will be at home. It won't mean to be into Munti. A moment some authority, no audacity be and Nabu Nanka Obitisan and Nabi. Will be our president and Kasa in opposition. Ka say, Wakukan send into a candidate for jail. Timinya Kukudro, no ma organize a demonstration. And Crawford, Omwa say Yensu, Etiminya Kukudro, Timi organize a demonstration. Etiamwa Mua Bemu, Mua, you are doing everything possible. So, Boba, stop it, and I'm saying, this wicked people to be called demonstration against you is because Oman who say, as a Muntiminchi will be. And these are matters you should know. Listen to me. Respectfully, Your Excellency the President. People like us, we love you so much that we cannot lie to. It's better I'll become your constructive critic than to become your praise singer, sir. If only in my constructive criticism, it will make you sound and succeed. It's better than to be just a common praise singer. And you fail. And you fail. Yeah, ma mini Lordina Mahama. I don't say ma no craft for my country. No, ma, ufum kura beka chano. Because foundation, no, a juma na why no, your person na kese. Nanki ya bete, yes, Lordina Mahama. Waya abrosu wa Ghana, se siya krado wakwebu Zimbabwe. Wakwebu Lesotho, wakwebu Nigeria. Me, sana me hunu Lordina Foundation, say, that should be a sana, ya did Lordina Foundation, eko. I don't say ya mame fuma, sebi ya no krempo ye enteno. Or numpo ye mame. Mr. Aben on Kennedy. One more position, too much power. I am not saying, sir, they should witch hunt the opposition. Because to me, ain't me one some forever. You may lose it someday. But I'm saying, sir, near Emranica for Cronubia, Yenfa Samran in Yajuma. Yenfa Samran in Yajuma. Na sa operation recover all looter ya dia hoden hyaase no se sia e kwankwa bomb it is fast dying se muni mu am catch them because me a grassroots boy. I don't need to be Musa Dankwa and son me survey from where I sit as a journalist. Me who say your people are groaning, they are not happy because they believe that thieves are walking down unattended to. Your Excellency, maybe I came to tell you the truth today. Then they say, ye. Because Mr. President, 3 years in Enchebao. It's why me say I'm better bia. Me tai kai politicians no say, mo grassroots mo hwe. Me tai kai and you say bia me pese me disturb abai no. So one hwe grassroots na. On the day of elections no kwame. And you some better opposition, they will not come out to vote until no ube fail it. Ebody sa adwuma pa ma hyase ni nyina na so atwa na yase akofa abusufu asa betena yenso na o man no yakoyanim na yabayachi yakoyanim na yabayachi but anka bi etia foto a anka mbetimi atremu ache na niema ase no masiesie ni nyina. So I do tell you, say, take care of your grassroots. Why should constituency executives call me Otu Darko say me why? Say almost na me mo na omo ba enye adwuma. So a constituency executive I didn't know break during the elections. Common job. I just a constituency executive from Otu Darko. Common job. Common job. Adwuma out in the best baby so oh yeah Ghanaian Otu Darko me why? Ho constituency executive me na so frame ye. And Mamitia says there have been a disconnect between the top government machinery and those at the branches at the local level. Because if there's no disconnect, there should be a connection there by now. Some of these people are sorted out. Wait for this account radio. So that make us say, "Come, me the free and me can be say me." I would have given another. Hey, MPP no again any. NDC no again any. Dan Okraso tie former national organizer of MPP. Is MP Samuel Oku. National Lottery's former boss. I know the minister of the NDC for Aku there. But what say in some no no say and can NDC for bet my amount for about 20,000 and then food soldiers and ko hwebo ni bi wo America. My question am be answer no time no or the MPP for send the call. Accra FM. The one for MPP 4,000 kura nkwa. Adentina NDC for mfa enipa 20,000 ko. Ti we no otimi say Samuel Oku no agenda no ye. Wa shed dey put pressure on the government. Owura Samuel Oku come and show us the number of foot soldiers MPP for Boadu. Then NDC for can learn from you. Ba mo metra so ma mo mua MPP for position bi hono mo a you will not help them. Now opposition you want to put pressure on NDC, must have pressure on the Enjuma. But on the more serious note, the point I am making is the just baby a share kese no and here grassroots no. That's me making. Mo pa mo appoint an envoy, a liaison officer who will liaise between government machinery and the grassroots. You cannot satisfy everybody. But if you satisfy 1-2 branches, other branches will know, said yes will come. I'm telling you, me I have a lot, me nya cause bebre. Because baby I'm telling you, I be mujin say me metimi aboa. Obi frame na mentima mo anu ana me ya. But I don't have any position to help. And even if sanka me position kura minimo bia, enkrofo na minimo tama ye campaign nyina, me say kura bebre me from amomfa. Me from amomfa. Eti, I wish I could help you. More ya mo frame me for. I wish I could help you. I wish I could help you. Dano, me te say na honorable Judio say omo ye hye to take care of the honorable Mr. and she said mo nkoswa. Because we are one of our few fathers we ye ye pamucho honorable Julius Zebra. Mo nkoswa mo yen. Na ye nuano mo a branch executives, branch members, obi edi NDC from 1992. Ne ba we kura se opese asesa ni school kekeba enkran no kura entimanya possible. Entimanya possible. O se send school keke eno so entimanya possible. But sa school some dey me can be break. Meaning say the system itself will judge. Sa school say money placement anyway no. Abambi also onye corrupt bia ontena baby. But me say baby edru no mo me yemfa duabo emra politics mu. Ti sanka placement ne abod bia to so we a minister. Huh? Now say why mam fancy ya. I'm fancy ya. Because it doesn't make sense. Members of parliament e break quota send dem on. Charlie, any maybe one more munya sense no. Because Obian Kotua Banka Munya Minister of State. Listen to this, hear me. Raw FM. Obian Kojirem and your polling agent. Anka Domikwa Benya, a polling agent for the presidential. Up to now, polling agent for NPI. Are you guys sick in the head or something? Wakoye agent. I'm a presidential in Dominic Cabinet, for instance. I don't know about other constituencies. Polling agent fee. I will be a spoon. And grasses and better. Or no, polling agent. I can minister. Who may see you? The same people. You don't pick. Yes, you cannot pick all costs. But the chief of staff to me reply messages. I don't MC to me reply message. I don't MP to me reply message. Namu wa ba musu mun crofo ya bubu asesa saade. The behind this for them so me father for. Obi nka se ma munye father for. Ba mun so mun hwa mu de kakra na mun crofo no so ye nipa o me Ghana for. We will always support you for you to succeed. But I always remind you, say always remember your grassroots. Your grassroots. Remember your grassroots. Your grassroots, remember them. Don't forget the grassroots. There are a lot of producers, presenters in the build up to the elections. The Omkra to honor in making sure that the government will come. So I'm back on my phone for Akasia Dasimpoa. They be amede ayibeye mfato what saying kwache party ai akwo we bra chese wa bra besine wa fotrotro o fotrotro on fudi entrotro kwame we dia me di tufo mame mra brand na champo. Yeah. On my way, see a person a tump. I have advice for you. Mama so song kwasi asem so. We pato ya ba Facebook, obetimi aba na wa share. See a person a tump one. And Kwame, I forgot one other thing. NDC serial callers no. Minim nia o connect to them. So being connect to them, on connect to guys no. E bi kure nyeska kra nto a credit. Maka. I feel my member brain a champion. Kwame, me say, so my way, ya pesi a 2 pound. I am sorry, nanana mamuche me. Mon fat manum kasanche. Ba no kwasam ni say, asam no kure ento sebi. Se ya pesi a 2 pound so maya, mama mayan so son kwasi asam so. Accra FM. Obi 2 fwa, obadwene say ya futu. But obebo wure sa futu enum no. Na nsem hono kwa. Owura branya champion ya na ka kire yen say Dr. Bamia de ne sunipa ebi mada wo gina paso ne simpie bia so a owura branya champion ka kire say abana ye koto no afempinu ne nam no afempinu ne aduonu nam no yentuma owura Bamia enyo no. The same person esan ka kire say in the build up to MPP wamo presidential primaries no owura Bamia de wo bun drop no wo munyini film pra at a point me say he's the Jonah in the boat there be na onim say Jonah nyankopon esuma no sometimes sa wo kasa menim sa mutimi ya analysis na wen kwa de e wom say me na owura Bamia ngiri ba han kwa de me kan e ba ko favor na kakra. If owura Bamia is a Jonah, then God has sent him. Yes sir. Na Jonah no kura yini tu nsuom no at the end of the day osanko Nineveh koto awurade adwuma no so. Edi na owura Bran na champon. E ka kire enu ya se yanto aba ne ma owura Bamia. Edi no hunye. Na few months later the same Bran na champon e ka kire yen say owura Bamia de jade ne kura yen yie. Won sem fata amamuo. Eti sabre no na odada yana ana afei ohunu se onya president obedie no afei na o kai se sana owura Bamia enye ni papa obetima ton na magana na. Where is Otu Darko going? There is this video and a lot of news agencies are reporting. Owura Bran champion e kire en say Ankabeya, there should be a 90 days ban on illegal mining or ban on mining in all forms. Senebeya esutri seni nsuo tutotutei ebetimi aboa na clean na system na yi. Patriotic journalists against Galamsey will be releasing a press letter today in response to Nura Brechampon Kan Timenko, Director in charge of policy and programs, Dr. Desmond Kufiana Yangwejuma. But ladies and gentlemen, the point is that Nura Brechampon 8 years ago, now on him say, your man 90 years ban a babwa. No nim. A foot you rub a champon. Susi saw no de man. I don't know if I said foot na mo rub me and as another danko kufado some years back. What would you tell me say? MP before need the moral right. Some may criticize John Dramani Mahama. And Ghanaians should not entertain any MPP faithful. No, yeah, executive. What a man so say ne. One no actually say one no betia this current government. At least say anya hwe kura ban we buy no omatimia ye bi they omatimia ye bi, and that is the truth. Me can no kura senia no kurete me can no kura senia no kurete, and maybe me try on your ban we aye. In the past years we had a home minister na Nadu Danko Akufo-Addo appointed no and a report actually say then head officer Jubilee House and the headquarters of Galamsey. Sabre no Owura Brechampon here. And what will interest you to know, can say Owura Brechampon, a former minister of national security at the office of the presidency. Now Nimsa Galamsey a threat to national security. Hey, Jai Bunya sense no. Don't entertain him. Sabre pa national security minister. One who say you be here certain send a bear yensu wensu abete na na wako opposition our president edre and all the brofo da da wen kwame and some people are prominent because it doesn't make sense to me. And yes anya Owura Brechampon kano on the face value nyansa anymore no we be bia or ordinary citizen. Utien semna wakana ofan on the face value obehunu say wokanya sasempa. But the point I'm making is say sanya sasemwi in the whole 8 years of the past administration had Nigeria free adwene. Na time where national security minister mpa na Galamsey yet threat to national security, why was he silent? Why now? These are the questions you should ask. Why now? I feel yet me abai me no kase cedi about 10 cedi 62 pesos or so. Go and check Bloomberg. Yanya ban na ready say osum ye no. Afei na modi adanko be dada ye adwene ye adwuma ogara for. Yentra se ma obia te say honorable Brechampon e me dada obia okurum ha ye adwene ye adwuma. Kwame, are you aware say cedi krompa appreciate crowd and nketu 50 January basing there. Kwame, Ghana Timianya over $8 billion from small scale mining because of one fantastic Sami Gemfi. Fantastic Sami Gemfi. Because of fantastic Sami Gemfi leading the charge. From January basing there, Ghana Timianya $8 billion over every small scale mining. No. Meanwhile, na ye kopa enkrofo we choso my $3 billion and omgusu ye ne staff one meeting staff the level meeting eti ye be ready owa eti yenti me gas ska no mo fa na yenti me sign krata foforo say ye mpes kan bio ana ne aye de ese age ye nya ase awie no but dog see yenti me nya $8 billion in just 10 months and your multilateral companies from small scale mining $8 billion. Now you say for pampan kopacho say you pay $3 billion. Then what kind of a people are we? Where you only gold? What about diamonds, bauxite, manganese, salt, lithium, coal, Charlie, cocoa, timber, rubber. No. I am suggesting something. Send ya gold board no, yanti diamond board. Me pacho. No, sadi mo for imagine ko. Because ultimately say time we rest me jemfi be gold board penino. What me are refining near mama say Ghana. Ye as far as gold is concerned. Etienne say your cocoa board. Me gold board here. Na no to that I'm suggesting that we should have a diamond board. All the major mineral we no yenya board emano. No bian so hwe ne yet senia sami jemfi hwe no. Eti oba me pacho ene kese kakra me na anka me fam akra wait my ene kese kakra ma me. Okay, I think I have it here into the January also. It will January in terms of weight or kilogram no. You have 1,547.6488. Say it's measured in ounces. Wow. And the value you have 88,808,490 dollars in just 1 month. Ha! And here 2023. And here 2023. Then that same January 2024, a movie from 1,547 equal 2,807 kilogram or ounces, valued at 170,663,720. Mami moving from Namemra 2025. 2025.
Accra FM.
Abayano eteki over no. Ana eba 6,178. That is 506,410,109. No, but let's see something here. Okay, Matthias here. So we're 6,000. That is a quadranim in January. But me share near a buyer in December. December, as at 2023, near 5,410 kilogram, representing 328 million plus. In 2025, okay, yenya ndruho, but osha based on senior and all the sika womunya ye from January ebabesi eneno sika ni nyina ekoso. Sikani nyina ekosoro. Maybe let me do on the 2025 one. February $579 million plus. March $742 million plus. April $897 million plus. May Kradomunya 1 billion plus dollars. Dollars. Eti oshe adwuma eye gold board eye. Any sika pudua edemayen. I am suggesting say other major minerals yenya sa board no. And I'm also saying say esan senior people like Owura Champo who say aban no eye adwuma no. Womo ya no ma sheda de bibia bebum. Se na be ya emra ye benya ye de beka aban no adwuma wo ye ho asem no. Na ye de akwako promotuom. Menye say adwuma no. Kwame yi ewo Ghana mramu say obekra excavator esa woje permit ansa MPP time na say mra na adwuma. Obeje de say MPP time omo the excavators no ba ansa no mabaje sa permit no, and there are lot of excavators ya de ba ya permit bia anywhere omoje ye. Me no ka say under the office of Honorable Amakufibua by the activated directive of President Mahama, so one kwaje permitter won't mean excavator, and even if uji permit na ube chene ni audi excavator ni beye. And uti na mecha Honorable Champo say sani nante why days no en fa sanka government way eba in onya here and KBA we will sink in that chorus, but at least we have a government uti say oma yirom who say omo ye bibi. Beyond that,
Accra FM.
Say excavators ni bedura. Akane, unu say kwame na register excavator bia okroma o. It is excavator ni na ma be hu adam be dru mi kroma chimsi no. and kwame aka mema video bi mikro machim si no edan ye wo ho ai ye de enim se encrofort team say Otu Galamsey wo me ba na ma send video na ma nya mikro machim si no enim guase o me de gu me no edan ye edwi se te se ye wo CMG hey obi enim se ye wuramo ye beda say ye wuramo ye Otu Galamsey na friend nanom ma nanom kura kire se o mo kura ko ne ade nyam ka ta se eti aban we ba no was say the excavator ne ba DVLA be register nana ku fa do time ne register excavator eti yetimi de ye nya o person yetimi de say kwaye yetimi de say suo yetimi de say ne person say because obi ani won man din e wo ho say excavator no ne dia ye register in anybody's name me no ka say under John Dramani Mahama excavator bia e ba krom hanom ye register apart from permit obaje no ye be say register no wa kire ne o de be ne ya what we call geofencing. Eti ye won crofo what minerals commission what let's say excavator no e bia de be mining ye illegal nti yes okay yate wo permit okay yate unse nsu okay yate say mining no e wo Desmond Kofi Anan e kwaye mu a the moment say excavator be free Desmond Kofi Anan kwaye no na akọ kwame kwache kwaye mu pe that will be demobilized. Sir, excavator no entimi move beam. They will demobilize it from the Minerals Commission head office. Eti adwuma we aban ne ye no enti yesi ehu. Ana California ya no edin na dodo no wen pipi mu nti ana. Asa aban bi ba mo jani ni mu. Aban bi ba dia won de ye be som no te sei. Nka ma no ntum no bi anka sam bi na tribal bigot. But ya kayen ho akanfo ya kai ho. Tani so ye nipa o tani o ye nipa tani o ye nipa tani ye nipa se mi kuro mini o chini ye nipa me ka mo se tani ye nipa se na ku fado no ye nipa John Dramani Mahama o ye nipa pa dabi sa initiatives we sanka bandara ni timi di gu akwan so a dabi obede kura di gu akwan so we a frimpom what say gala head office ona ye ko ukotu anu ko declare account ukotu anu ko declare sina na de amaw na ba zai na de ko no $500,000 been the buy okay na mo $500,000
FM
matete nya monika ana ye tue biko and mo karaje $500,000 and you know me call na nay send na nkrofo from pub what report yes head of yes nana you declare it basin na kufa the intimate challenge report yi nti no kra na no kra because silent means consent kwame beyond this aban ni say ye the blue water guard initiative aba apart from say member emabu no djuma because emabu no bi owo mu bi anya at least 1,500 net salary ya fa amafa be say 1,000 and 2,000 across the Galamsey areas. And apart from some Moshe say Galamsey and Kosono, they serve as intel body for the NIMUS. Osi abayne nyawe. NIMUS ni National Anti-Illegal Mining Operation Secretariat. Afei yase ama omo so tumi. Say they should make sure say won be swai ekon ewo Galamsey yes no so. Osi abayne nyawe when they come to the fight against Galamsey, any we nya atwom onka no kre because anka otankodo kra etwasanka ugi na America. At least some pe Mahama any ama kofi bua asam krampo a anka adia ensesa om de agu akwanso de at least you should salute them. Enu ntina ne owura bra champo e ka no emfa kwam enne emfa kwam china because no wa bra mu say futuo we yantese ode makufuado what the man no one fanso yantese ode kai. In any case now that if banning is anything to write home about her now Akufado banning mining at a point for 18 months. Within that period, Anna statistics say Yensuno became worse. It became milkier. In any case, we are there even banning whatever Galamsey are now mining for that 18 months. But within that period, Anna, doc, your excavators see all the other periods. Does it add up for you? A 1988, ABC 2016. President Mahama ebe free so. Just 1988 no. Anya hwe ye benya PNDC wom. Ye ba benya NDC wom. AFRC they say 79 baby. Into the PNDC we benya NDC wom. That is JJ 4 years, 8 years. Ni asiamba benya Kufo wom. Kufo so 8 years. Ni asiamba benya Professor Mills wom. Professor Mills 4 years. Ni asiamba benya John Mahama wom. John Mahama so 4 years. 1988 ever since 2016 licenses are yemaye na 100 is estimated at 99.
Raw FM.
Only 8 years of Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Only 8 years. Me ba chomo calculate mami 1988 to 2016 how many years? 1988. Saying 80 Doc, when I'm called school, papa. A drew Hanuman, I'm kind of a fast permanent call. Say 20 years, 28 years, 88 to 2016. 28 years. It's doc, 28 years, no. Yeah, my license is less than 100. 28 years. Now, Kufa no Rabamia, Nebre Champon. And no more can you buy in just 8 years. Almost my license 2,151. 2,151. No rubber a champion, no Jabekuma Nandifa. I don't know when to buy it. I will make us here, John will crawl home. Says, I'll be a can be a neco. Debbie. If you are seeing the so you're crossing no na car no. You track when you show me 20 times. Near trim. One more against some guy, no na car no. Debbie. Meanwhile, I buy your tisuya John Dramani Hameli Ebayi. In 10 months, they have not issued even one license. Go and ask Honorable Amakufibwa. Ejumadia papayi bo in making sure so Beku Galam say. Or you'll be a Quebecers or corrupt because be your consign license will be back as a medase. Eteka Obi Honorable Amakufibwa and can the core courses in ye. You keep on signing licenses. Send a bayo benya kakra a train a numa nakrewa. But in the interest of our country, Honorable Amakufibwa and sign even one contract. You can say one Emma, even one license. This is a government that clearly is determined to fight against Galamsey. Yes. And where you are even Galamsey, microeconomic stability no homing sa policy rate and from dollar to CDA and now from inflation 8 months, September 10 months, now inflation to me single digit. Inflation means more money chasing fewer goods. And inflation and a chere say enema boarding e wo dwaso. Because ukreska bebre ba obetima to kakra bi nto beka say enema boarding. That's the definition of inflation. Or JJ put it better. He defines inflation as when I'm hungry, I feel it. That's how JJ defines inflation. Or say inflation is defined as a commodity miamete. And a single digit. Yes, we may not see the practical reflection at the market, but it's obvious, with the passage of time, and never go ever for. Minko petrol, who even petrol is at 13, but it's better than 16 cedis per liter near to even before 2016. A big class equal 17. You cannot tell me, say me top petrol 13 cedis per liter. Oh, petrol 17 cedis per liter. No, papa, essay, me dear. I mean, how can you convince me to believe this nonsense? It just say petrol and cost by 10%. And I say, "Kind, oh my increase." Look, petrol the crap and 14 cities. And you better say you better on 17 cities per liter. You cannot convince me. Say a top petrol 17 cities per liter in your time. And you better say you better petrol 14 cities per liter now. Adok, you say 38 years old, 28 years, Anna. Kwaku fosu hinaku. I say 38 years. 19 Etupa 2016 minus 1988. Another person say in a kuno no so ni masana 28. Oh kwaku for su. Kwaku they say 28 do. Oh, kwaku dey one kan ye kura. Kwaku sambe throw message from na menkai. Apologize. No, but on the more serious note, we should not be entertaining such comedy. I'm sorry. You know, like, we said, most MPP force one more demonstration. Say, and I'm saying demonstration said, say, person John Mahama, face again, I'm saying. And I'm saying, na MPP for no say Ghana for you, Jimiana. Anna, me, brother, and I'm saying, now, more office for 8 years. My saying, no. Report to crowd that must ram my abuboding. Na obi ba for 8 months na wa shase fix here. Who sent me nya kukudro say o call your actual demonstration. Like don't you have conscience? Just say ma Ghana for every sika asayen so you so mo say asren. And if Ghanaians thought say what they did on the street was anything important, they were laughing at you say mu nyina sebi. Like there's something wrong upstairs. Because with all due respect, ladies and gentlemen, if they don't think say there's something wrong with our minds upstairs, about the same me saying so, say nya kukudro kwa demonstration, saying so na say no, abai na oba 8 months and fix it. Oba so chile say sebi, ye nyina ye nim nyansa. Because so enya sa na nka nkombe bu yen kakra okroma.
Accra FM.
Anyways, send and the mole sikai. A party that thinks a review is cancellation. Me ba cho say about Facebook send am kan no enti me slow mo amunim no mo betima join yen over Facebook na wa share am copy ba or say nana, how can a drowning man with a drowning party who are not realistic to scientific data be advising Ghanaians and performing government? No Brian Champo in the mumungu your kind on the face value as a nyansa womb, but no question say we need more turpitude be to talk about that. Goka George says it's 28 years. Thank you, Goka George. And the Moles also no to please keep mute. Why? Now Ghanaians are more wiser than what the MPP thought. When did Brian got his senses back? Hey, I can say Kwaku Fusuhina Kwasi, Danny Boy is here, Joseph Dolak Benu or say hey. Dari Eric, Paul Amenoso Josie, NDC is the best experience ever. Future for Ghanaians, NPP never again. We said Otu Darko God's protection. Thank you. Eleke Mahad, or say Dr. Bamia. With the senior, and what thing. Judy Mensa, said the Tamoyo refinery is performing remarkably well under the new reform program after previously coming close to being sold for $22 million. Me frère, deputy, me money ding. Penimba ko Tamoyo refinery. A car abandoned and dijaho over $500 million. Tema oil refinery. A car abandoned. And today, your name Metro Mass, Penimba ko betchenkubo, and I am dese papa neighbor. Kronoa akoso Metro Mass, rot akoso, and no be bibi ni nyanya train. A car abandoned and dija to over $500 million. And you see this dollars. Over $500 million. Go to Gihok. Nekobisa Ura Apple. A car he came and inherited. Buburuja. Oruna. They say Oma Krakra and Nema. Oma machines ni biashasi ejuma. He inherited a company in total comatose. Now Gihok was dead. On top of that, Ura Maswa Kufijuma, cast me and Sanswa, what's Yanfa Kufi? So much. I mean, why? Why do you do that to Gihok? What say Gihok? Cast me and Sanswa, would the Kufi Jisia Beji? Why is your integrity, sir? Can you imagine? We are even learning, say, Oko Ghana Publishing. Ghana Publishing Company, the whole Ghana. Your publishing company, a basi beto aba. Woman ese umunya fakese publish a ballot. A basi be school books a. Woman ese a printy. When say your call account to Nesika yes, I come here 40,000 cities. Says I could. How can you run and me near David Asante when I now Ghana publish it? Let my vote count alliance. How? Meanwhile, I can confirm to you, say, Eka 40,000. Just Eka muje egu honum any 40,000 cities per negu account me no. Aban we buy under the leadership of the new director. In just 10 months. Omukreso munu 10 months because your mom adwuma be 7 months or so. I am learning so many over 4 million Ghana cedis. What the hell? This very year kone we ya. Ubehunu government companies are na eboka this time say omen to me and make it profit at least they'll break even and make profit the next year. Eti adwuma pa aban we ye ni nyina. Owura bra champion pe say ye jaika na ye man the time. No, sir. O kan fufuru bia ye beboa. Ti say bia owura bra champion say atutura sem will be binti or bekambi. We need moral rights or bekambi because I was so West Wagon. In a short committee in a report indicted him. Adia bia wo koso ye woni moral rights so betimi can be. Ye nyu atwe enya doa. In fact Ghana mo bia we can pay. Ghana belongs to everybody. All came my heart is here. Benjamin, I see you. More fire, Benjamin. Mr. Lincoln in Akwetema. See, JDM is gradually winning the fight against Galamsey. And me pacho Neka Galamsey na Makai. Me ba year story be from 2 weeks ago besine. Awo Asante Achim South. Honorable MC me pacho me cow. Intel amenya ne say enkrofona hyase a omu tu Galamsey no. Na Intel amisenya ne say omu say Otu Darko de aba ne de omu nim say empanyifo ma nintu. Eti omakofa other excavators. Say omu within 2 weeks say so mutibi tunya bibina say na be ya enema no mo henhan no enye kama wo. Ene me ne pani ba ko kasai manfa na record na ma kwame nke bebo recording nke bebo ewo na nka wati a running story to don't worry. It's honorable MC first me no kasa na so unim ba me sro we de makati na muntu ho na mo. Enye sa so Otu Darko betena hanom na se me faye obi a mo bi nka nkyere me say what the lawyer ebetro letter so obesi me ye nyina be hia okoto because obi ani won mo betena se ama Galamsey asana asase nobody will sit down on concern and see this country plunge into ruins.
Accra FM.
And like I do tell you, ajini oni Otu Darko obi antimi mfa court hurehura me I refuse to be cowed into submission. Nobody can intimidate me in this country. Na kufa do cry any yemunga mumgo free so why not so they will be kokot. Why not so they will be kokot? Even in my younger age of journalism, na meka say anka da be na contempt of court for any contempt of parliament for be frame me. Na ma first wa kan okura kire wo. In my time kura me shey yase. No bi otimitra radio so ka say eye the pass one kosoja because me kosoja nka me yeku etu ekufu adu abayagu ede bia na mesuro e okroma ede bia na mesuro okroma kwa mo fu de nka me mitimi nye soja ni ntena ho. Yes, it's bad but man kosoja anyways and it's an if clause sanka me kwaya man kwa me civilian de ewa nyam ka ta say ye mo man ni yi ye ndiri ho man no ho enduro man no ho send ye dwene ye ma ho no ye nduro man no ho sa it will be my joy sanki yetima nya plan bi na ankoko awia your national plan bi ni yankase every year bia you will 16 regions you be see 2 major factories in every region. It should be a national plan. And at the end of the year you be 32 major factories. Okay, say 2 in those one. Yes, see one. It should be a deliberate plan as a country. It is 16 regions, you know. John Mahama be 4 years, so back on. Now you was 16 times 4. 10 for 40. Maybe 4 for 16. It's your saying. Now you will be 54 factories. But your master then you are fan jame. You know you could soon ni mas. 16 times 4. You're saying. Oh dear. Can you imagine say at the end of Mahama 4 years, no you own 50 factories. Muni mu mebura ke benya dwumaye. 54. Oh, no 64, about 54. Checking here. A 64. It's not, can you imagine? It's plan Ben Yayan. You're saying Kwalagusu Titi, can't we have a plan and say every year bia ye say 200 schools under trees, you see blocks among one. Can't we have a plan like that? Can't we have a plan say every year bia 16 regions, you basically 10 chip compounds. Maybe I see one major hospital. Can't we have a plan as a nation? Can't we have a plan? And I'm thankful to Honorable Eric Opoku, the new directors or Dema. By now, me start to kind of say about we assume. Me start to say schools, SSS or me farms, and yet think can say be the buffer stock. Ne ya tell me aduane free akọ achimsino. I no betimi adasa say on my bank kure ho. What the aduane bagre free no mo kọ techi man. Hey. Na techi man for mo fa bayere muro. We must reset the country practically and not rhetorically. Practically. Mr. Ghana, your mind crank, Mr. President. Every month, 30 million people will be able to find the Ghana card. Echo the bank of the choice, 1,000 cities going to every citizen. Now, Gifty Oware inquire assessing for 31 million Ghana cities.
Anamanya ni mujidi tuaba edema NDC amanyoku. Oshe in the Fourth Republic. Ma NDC amanyoku Ghana the last election no kure ebinsi in the Fourth Republic. Na mihunne se eye gidie soronko ena odo soronko ena ahotoso soronko ena Ghana for the koto santen to sabano. Enunti na me susu se nyankopon ya adomo a by January 7 2025 yede amampani abanyu anoma amampani Mahama no na Ghana fu nyina de gidi a hyere mu so ba bebu oman no na so menu nyina nim se amamu no nko ntimi mu enti mensin bia ne asoa bia no eso pa onipa bi on beboa no ma akoya na boafo na sen lieutenant mensin bi anase asoa ni bi na metromas amampani Mahama dina Ghana constitution so pao yura lawyer Kali Caesar se amameda metromas jumedina no se openi odano se managing director of the company na appointment eba first week of March sabra na me no kasei and now watch so second week of March and amampani so pa me say ono no odano no so be hia boafo se no hia abedi akira boafo mienu eyeme ameti hai amemi in charge of operations and technical sen wadi kan wasam no and the menu aba ko kan ho Dennis Tumasi ono so DMD FNA anunti ye ba ye no kronya mianim first week of March na ye boss Caesar de wadi kan hye dwumase
okay
anunti ye ni na beto basakomu by third week of March na che say ye full sets ti ye ba ye no asa the time na handing over news na enye papa ti chinom de handover news ne ba ti handover news ni hu say to abani wie asa December 7 ekuru at 31st all the way to January 7th no a transitional process ye ni fa say ehye mu kena ewie ya abaya okoko abaya aba no eni hu say ye nuano mo na ese kasa abre no nko mo sore no omo ko so tena office wo then management no then managing director and the deputy me no so ye adwuma tena ho fiti February fiti January ekosi February ama e ko ra matchum ti aba he no na ye wo se metro mass no okre ye wo na nipa be mienu miensa bae omu kura snap ni nkosua omu kura den snap eni nkosua edi kan omu so be bodua enti wo na obi draw MD attention and MD director me say as option no minkotie asemu no mu minkotie mu amasa asemu a unti ni mpeni nsemu da ana beka che tifu yi say not knowing say nipa yi asom metro majumaku no for more than 30 years omo ko retirements omo end of service benefit as omo J from tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Service providers omuntimi ntua ema simply because from 2018 ebesi January 7 2025 no na Metro Mass then management no on their pay slips no na ya take contribution every but sikana kwa nko do glyco and a senator
what's the thing
me say asem no ehu are hosem
ya
only contribution at the end of the month say you
the pension man
the pension and any PS sikana so sikana so nko do glyco sikana so nko do senator
na sikana way
tia so pusu no mu a na wote ne kankan tia ohono around inya report bi say around March and then me say asem no glyco for the courts Emma then Accra High Courts a describe case no say a criminal say then see you any management ebeti workers as part of a contribution let's can go do service provider no
was it under Nanakumia
no under one man called Edubuahin
I said
Nanakumia STC
Metro Mass, you're right.
Say nipa no eba na sa no we told say judge no kura no had wanted say odromba beto efiase say enya adwene nko a criminal enti ma court no judge ni bufu ye e hye Metro Mass say for sabre sante no yentua contribution no 1 you bet your penalty 2 you bet your kadada no na sanso so say to your current temeno ka say next say implementation no e sha se around January February romantua February romantua sansa abansesa no kopam ba bitnai
na one person
dental staff
hey
over 1,500 workforce of Metro Mass
ya musika na
kudu your pension your other tiers on their pay slips scanner kudu nti hono mo ape eni hu se dabi emu yorom ampanyampa etu so na mo ka chom se duabode ye modi o Metro Mass asoye nti ya no afi ni aba to munya botreman no munya emugidi sanse gidi no mo to abade mo mampani no sa gidi no mampani apone bidi ama yense fa me adwuma to mujo mampani didi a omunyi eni se enframa enu amframa nko ena ena so mframa so nko okunya mi anim omde o se yoyo ema America kra opani ye pie chikoko ene glyco fokushia no glyco fokushia say no kure since 2018 yentua your workers ne contribution senator so sa tenese no mo transfer hye you need a payment plan tena me no ka say ya ba be bosome wotwe ye tua e kadada no from 2018
bashase
ya arrears no ye tua sa kadada no e tua penalty no essential current
matua
ye tua cause one tua the ochino no so call retirement no don't me assess retirement
kadada no
ye tua kadada no
penalty no a court no kind
masia penalty no essential current
nti asotro miensa because emrane show say once a nipa no gusu adwuma mu de bosumi biara ese utua ne contribution de mano
senate ya yidi enfe ni agro yes tena se ekọ ne senate fo ekọ yen hyehyeye ne kronya mi anim o mampani Mahama so ba hu ama me no ka se ba ye no default bia ma mu biem ade ba ku biem so na menua na ehu
okay sani akọ no manage ho pa
ade ba ku biem a
number 1 point we number 2 yenko
ade ba ku biem menua na ehu
okay
obeji edi se Metro Mass workers tina kane wo hwe online si ya na gugu aba Metro Mass a niam be hu no dodo no aye workers uprising workers on rest demonstrations agitations bisa say de bintia obetuma je edi se since 2016 NDC fi akunya so for good 8 years no Metro Mass staff and a worker and I praise you no obi no one my praise you
for good 8
years tedwefo no omo de areho abenidie omo hu no say system eni sisi wom ye use wom omo nya faso bia
and a normal practice no esa ke ya praise wom
afi biara eso ya praisers when you need to yi no hu ni se adwuma na me ye no wo a wa fam ye adwuma no really we na ade ama me se menye tima ye na se adwuma na so ani a eso de me to yi na obi ade mbeto no reflect wo me so me benefit mo since 2016 the last time we are praisers for good 8 years Metro Mass as a company. You knew be a praise as a man.
That is the kind of Metro Mass you.
That is the kind of Metro Mass. Babetoye. And now me no kasai. Bosumi twemu committee na wadwuma wi aye implement it. O mampania say
good.
See ehwe ni implement sa de no.
Resetting papa.
Me no kasai. Obetimi age adi say ya ba beto salary na wo arrears for 3 good months. Nani made ba ko. Obi say tiefo mo yadwuma Metro Mass ya. Metro Mass bosumi so ni etua ka. Yebu no tot traffic light.
Say.
Asa say Metro Mass nko na ye adwuma saa bre no mfie wotwe and MPP a bosome so ni atua ka wo ye adwuma ho me ye adwuma ho me nua pani so ye adwuma ho enti wo on the first so wo di 2000 ani am 1000 Ghana na me ya me 500 ni am pani so 500 na wo twe sa ba beto so a ni am kakra ho bosome ne be so no odwuma ni ba ko no company ba ko etu aka ben presa na sem prena
sika na eni ho na say ya sheda
Baba eno so the queen na me anim na eni adwene nko me no ka say
but has that been the standard practice?
No what's in penny some that
okay
a state owned company look aban afa Ghana 40 million for taxpayers money akwa crab buses wa wona yanka onso awon sanka we aban ka say for say collateral bibra mo so me obi nyina wo kon aban na sumba se egu so aban na bie terminals amount abana ma roots ise dem biem naka for bus ko adwuma na nya sika wan wi aso asa aboka akwaso obi oton kokoro no so oboka
how
wi so ni ebro
and obi oton sam so oboka
we maintain the penny samda because obi adwuma GPRT protwa oi not me kwaje bank loan akwa crackers baba be yadwuma
enya mfaso
se no di ka 10 a o mo ni fie mi no boto ka ni 20 na wo aban atode am free
o ye dem boka
na wo se wo chase won timi ko ntua akatua enye kakura o you cannot pay salaries and you unthinkable e bia minua yem fa bakwasam kakra be kai a ye bia Metro Mass 2003 by an act of parliament e ye wurakufu abreso ye wurakufu bia Metro Mass adisu adi hunu su ya ne se awonya ne se Yema Metro Mass no the services no yemfa 7 de boni aka no the underserved villages and communities.
That's right.
Yema Metro Mass sabeta vracha access to transport so benya car tremu no oskani traka mutimi ko ne kuro mu a sanati mamuni sabe sana do ti kuro kitu mu no ono so otimi nya konya no so nya car papa tremu etu ko ne kuro ase minya yewura kufu sha so the 500 buses and shazi Mills Mahama Abaye Dikan from 2009 to 2012 by January 7 all the way to 2016 NDC first you know yes we had another 500 buses and a back on to now Metro Mass route about 1,000 buses and now
let's even do an average of 900 because it be 900 I say
yes and now me no ka say dear kan for na minia ya ba na esi ebo apro
okay
ti aprobo no mu no na esi enchi Ghana fa na nyina
ehwe
yes ni ehu sa bi ekuru da
okay
ni ehwe du ade be hekuru no
mamia ni ye
ekodu kuma se abrepo a ho ne okote se yenua no mu bi aba omo hwehwen ekodu ya nipa be mienu miensa kuta krata bi ese 2024 around October abandada no twa mu no eye auction sales bi na auction no amode bus ni bi eto abonten so moton buses no moton ye no omo ye beneficiaries ni bi obeka eto abani bi asesa ne bae no
yes
ekoda abonten se nkofo bi hwa Metro Mass buses a Ghana fo ni bi so no bi se ni e prevent o say omo mu twitwa sa aban buses no
that's right
anuti on record no by November 2024 buses almost couple ye 313 buses
I don't know auction I don't know say any in good state
ti me ba hot 313 buses no omutimi twifa mu etontom mo nkrofo de ombe ni biara
ene kan tom
to ene kan mu 25 eti hayi sa 25 no enye kodu kumase abrepo a na ebigu anka mranche ne ba be fa ya mo anfa mu hu sempanifo afi nkan ya ba
okay
omodo mo nkrata be kire yen se omodo mo nye boni bia omo fa emrakwa mu onyo mo nkrata a ya locate buses na mom omu receipt e kuro mu nie a e kire say omo tua basis ne ka and am so for receipt ma me hwe minu am ko bie receipt mo hwe ya receipt ba ko ne allocate 2 buses
for one person
na 2 buses no me hwe receipt no so no sika otua for 2 buses 5,000 Ghana
jai
5,000 Ghana
jai honorable
5,000 Ghana
a national radio.
I'm telling you
Ghana 40
me say
what's it metro masses buses
me say 5,000 uni ma dia ba ko krono bono uni
ba uni 5,000 this that go say sikani asesam ne tie bia na convince
you are running sika 50 million o man pani kufuo sika 5,000 Ghana 5
2 buses
ay running sika no 50 million o pani kufuo sika 5,000
hey
10 years na areho semu mu ne say munia
honorable train Ghana my devil no nie near honorable king buses mienu metro mass ye nyina ni bus ne nam no mienu wo mo ton 5,000 cities na ba ko kure ton ne say
asamo no waka na bisa ho say na ni made ba ko abandada no na ehun say amagana enunu na amagana nyunu no ya ba na mehun say ye won krofo bi wo ho a so mo ankasa no mo shoda couscous nku bi amu no munya teacher ni bi special watch no mo kwanye e fa so agboni say ye kreti ye lutu ni eche could you believe say omo ya de bi a in technical terms e kind of cannibalization as kire ne say esan sani po bi aboni trimu po say basis ni bi wo ho a kiya ki obe auction no wa shoda tu engine film
on wa shede tu
ye tu o ma shede tu engine engine ko nya hoden ni ye tu back azon ni ye springs so there be bases na asa ne etie no ye ka se diske kwa kusisi e be boka
nti
o check no enti ye sa ne ma ni film a ye so we de engine we ni ye nto ne be 2000 ye nto ne be 2005 car no bi sa won say
mo ton car
and Toyota Vit ya nam ko sa Vit kwa engine nam nasa sabe bakaze na mu a o de buwa bobo so atam de to ka kasie mu quarter master US a on tono 2500
car cry at 20 saying
yes
accident car
so what you say nti e honi hu say na asemanga sadawo
o say 2 buses some 5,000
e bi o ho look sa asem areho sem cross an wo mu ni say sa 313 buses no a almost scrap o ye no bisa say ska hu nya wo
nya saying
313 buses no MPP abreso nko no mu yesa magic we ska man ni nyae o mu ye 2,900,000 Ghana cedis
300 buses
313 buses ska nyaum 2,900,000 Ghana cedis it would your fan say averagely but 2,900,000 divided by 313
what my phone
yes one number but 2,900,000 divided by 313 buses
divided by 313
you are saying
town back be an average of 9,200 cities less than 10,000 cities bus ye djuma na bi Hyundai Accent creator say who the fit ye ton say
na ti asem biem NDC be fi akonya so 2016 no ana aban no sa abre hu say buses I told them metro mass atimemufo no use no bi bus na ho de be kofom te kodu bus na ho de kofom a buses ye den ye auction buses no ye auction a sika benya obu no ye ko bia account bi a friend no a friend say bus acquisition account but I ne say utie di na che no wan say dada o say bus acquisition account na se kire say sika benya no ye fa say sika ni kogu account no na daache si yantimi anto sa bus do no kura yetimi atomo no be edu na so abanfaso menu ekokohwe ya sika 2.9 million na mu generate here from the sale of 313 buses no amodi koto bus acquisition account no mu a menu asset match e baaye ye free finance manager so nkofa bank statement mra sa account no e zero
o say
me say sa account no e zero 2.9 no
2.9 million
zero
and also na account
zero ya kwaje bank statement e hwe kwanye fa so a ya withdraw sika no menu ya amo withdraw sika no the chunk of the money sa 2.9 million no ya sabe ya fa bus ne ko asa di bus no so sika omo disburse sika no from January to February sabu so mi no
2 months no
transition enemu no because sabre no man pani Mahama empower yenko
okay
until January they were still at post, February they were still at post, until the chunk of the money no only in January, in fact February no butu away all the money. You be some this kind of then some this kind of kutua suppliers bika e dey kutua salaries. That is the state of Metro Mass. Na no ko aminia si easy ka se for siken ko to mobile phone na emra ne se for to mobile phone now we na se mobile phone want to na mo wodi sika na kwa kwakoto se bi nantwi na mawia
misapplication of
any mra ben any adwene ben and so wa sem da hono timinia na re hosam ne se and Metro Mass me no ka say 2017 MPP ba ya pe and on the auction about 400 buses 2017 the report is there 400 buses almost seven fla konya so by November last year and almost auction 313 buses if I say 1,000 buses not so far over 713 buses you twitwa ton aka buses saying and then me no ka say Metro Mass averagely CCANDC buy you know Mahama buy across the country. We are fleeting 115 buses across the country.
And
the lowest in the history of the company. 115 buses. Me no ka say be 80 at various levels of repairs. Me no ka say kakra o hwa and you see say na ho de ntia no ya cannibalize it. Ayi nyama ni bi afimu a we ne hwenye yi.
Omo hono na omunya emfaso.
Ntime ba ho.
Okay.
Munia, me scratcher will say Metro Mass ye route 115 buses. Your buses are ka Ghana for na okabu 115 buses. Operational buses averagely. But Munia surprisingly. This is also the moment. The last 7 months, I bet na kunyasu yi. You recorded the highest revenue in the history of the company
with 115 buses.
115 buses. August, you recorded 50 million Ghana cedis.
1 month.
Yes, the month of August. Because here and saying, Yara Mahama buy no catch say look, your performance contract what they might say, but your Metro Mass no company ni you know. Prene doso, sika wiane sika die ne doso. To sray say. And this if you are konyaso 2016 no ya di ade bi buy automation bi ane ka ne tap and go we ka ya sa tap and go na MPP buy no omo tire mu ma nationwide no yenye mu 45% coverage and until the way to go ne say be reduce the hand to hand and human monetary contact no you be reduce ade no and no kwan the only way betimi dey see leakages and until yenko full automation. And until no can say man penny contractor or the man yen say o my busumi sia ye make sure say Metro Mass akọ full automation and now me no can say across the country Metro Mass more than 98% fully automated by our tap and go and e-ticketing and no any the game changer aboy ya me no can say your revenue collection the last 6-7 months. The month BNI who are generating less than 13.5 million Ghana cedis.
Wow.
As we speak,
with only 100
just
buses.
115 buses. Every day, Metro Mass and now say with just 115 buses, averagely a day, we are recording between 400,000 to 550,000 Ghana cedis.
1 day.
Yes. Metro Mass.
I'm imagining if more than 500 buses.
So the same year, the same month under review. Compared to last year, last year they were routing close about 250 buses.
And no making saying
they were making about 8.3 million Ghana cedis.
Simple mass, boy. Last year,
MPP
was no.
And MPP was no.
No more be 250 buses.
About 250 buses.
And no make his
no make about 8.3 million Ghana cedis.
8.3.
And the operational cost, okay, 8.6 million. Yes. So this is unthinkable.
Their costs were more than how much they were
precisely. I'm even going to use how much you.
And that's what my boka.
Yes. And nothing I'm on the catch was say about na salary. And what areas of 3 months they couldn't pay. Yaya Baya with just 115 buses. We are recording over 15 million Ghana cedis. as we speak ɛno na ma yɛ ahoɔden a yɛwura Mahama say resetting agenda no in the case of Metro Mass as part of the 24-hour economy policy or the parliament to roll it out no transport sector ni very key. It's the answer say Metro Mass yɛdwuma ɛfoɔ no yie die ɛbɛda yakoma so ti as we speak me no ka say yɛba na no ada me ka kyerɛ sɛ saa 3 months salary arrears no yɛtua.
Okay.
Me no ka say see yi yɛ frank nkurɔfoɔ bi ɛyɛ critical workers of Metro Mass obi ɛyɛ critical but critical bi di critical bi achi critical for ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ hefo ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ conductors ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ drivers ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ mechanic sɛ driver ne conductor na nkɔ kwan so a Metro Mass ni hɔ sɛ mechanic na nkɔda kaa se ama oil emu no ho ama sɛbɛt afra kyɛ mfutu anya ne ho a kaa ne nya hoɔden konkosi kwan so timi no kasa yi mampani Mahama ɛka kyerɛ sɛ now that the books are looking quite good our investor confidence in Metro Mass and net ejina obi ase ei Metro Mass afedie omu dwomo na so no
my adwuma o
as we speak ya adwuma fo akatua mu
batum
yes since 2016
few months
critical staff ya to salary by 25%.
Wow.
Senior staff ya to akatua by 20%. Me no can say see I the month of June.
And here I like the picture. Ordinarily, kabon senior staff no you betum higher. Not critical staff do below your tomb, but in your analysis, no?
Yes,
critical staff no moment you're higher than the senior staff.
Yes,
which looks good on paper.
Yes, e be a monso no minia. Me no ka se CA. Odi bi aton chan ya. Ye dwuma efro no me dwuma. Se bi uta frache. Omo se fatale so mudi yi. Mechanic kokoda ka ase. Na masa wa bo ne jack.
Yeah.
Na for some reasons, jack ni feel no a kan ba be se ne kokoso.
Great.
I be kan spine. Uni mi se adwuma na omo ye no apomdi asi achi ba bie no no ebo mo ban workman compensation nye bi for all these years.
There was no insurance package.
I am telling you
for mechanical that
Mahama ba na no wa hyen me no ka say be 2 months ago ya sign contract ya the insurance company I na workers omo ye adwuma across the country technical and mechanic for obi ye ka na se the machine na adwuma na se machine ko twa ne sa oji compensation.
Yes, I go nya compensation.
No and now me no ka say ya ba so me watwe as we speak uni me say Metro Mass adwuma say driver ni ekwa adwuma kind of out of station is say fancy afọ was a driver.
Okay,
routine points Accra bia aflawo na say for some reasons Metro Mass enya adwuma bi a person driver no kokọ say adwuma no Kumasi ordinarily no enya official place
eso
ko into ukọ esa si amo allowance a ko na de esa obonya ba bia ye den ada obonya duane so adi no tuma ye
and that's standard practice.
What I say me no ka say the last 8 years NDC ja to one 2016.
Okay,
after 2016 no na driver okwa na allowance no 80 Ghana for the last 8 years o monto muda 80 Ghana le hono man da
anti mo amope hotel no man no
no,
I don't know. No, hotel. That be na mati be that.
What's in the body somewhere?
Hotel poor.
Hotel
crazy papa kura be 150.
Thank you.
Only 100 cedis.
It's Yura Mahama bai. O ka kire say look. Yen crofo no ehia a dignified life.
Oh Charlie.
Timino ka say out of station allowance. Ya to from 80 Ghana to 200 Ghana cedis. Conductors no mo 50 Ghana cedis. Oko out of station ya to from 50 Ghana cedis to 150 Ghana cedis. Over 300%. Sebeya, now that the books are looking good, no be so kun what me ye dwuma no. Me no ka say ye ba beto sana solution bi o ho a eye payment platform on no dey collections no. You can ITMS. Sa solution eno na me ka tap and go ni e-ticket no. Eno aso mo dey manage a parcel. Ye mu say MPP nko na timi ya magic company ba ko. Solution yes. Baako contract almost about $1.2 million. Baako no so nam sa. Baako no solution no almost for manage only luggage. Ya ba me hwe din nam se dabi. Na me boss Kali Caesar mane. Caesar hwe din no se dabi. Ade ani adwene nko. En na company baako two solutions. Any who say company no manage air luggage no for 3 good years. We are breaking service with us.
But you can
one no okoya djumo connection ya tuaneka. only Carnation out of 16 branches.
Out of 16 branches, what falling out with you?
Okay, Carnation penny Chuaneka.
For all,
I'm telling you,
hold on. And you who's winning anybody until they're trouble, mommy.
Yes.
Otu Darko solutions. And a Metro Mass, yes. Mame Ejuma.
Yes.
Say me fix 16 regions.
Yes.
Yeah, mame, one city.
Yes.
Where the me name a fall off 3 years ago.
Yes.
But instead of 16 regions, say me fix it. Kaneshi, which is one out of the 16. You try me 16, can I am back up?
Only Kaneshi. Only Kaneshi. But the problem is that you sign contract, I'm answer contract Kaneshi Juma. For machine, I know system, no, I can manage a luggage session across the country.
Across the country. That's the contract.
What does someone say? And the Nippon breaking service with us all over the country. And I can't find who to live Kaneshi. And all fat remuneration.
Now say you come by judgment debt. I don't know the uncle.
What do you mean about your whole year? And the Nippon, if she moon and moon said no. And the MD season said there, but there's a termination clause in the track contract. And you be sir. You are then a solution, no, and manage e-ticketing, and it tap and go. I did the same solution platform, no, and manage person, no. You be saying, this solution, no, Metro Mass, there. You cheer okay about $1.2 million. It's a solution. We want me for no sound for manage luggage. What's the meeting? It's another for the same solution for manage luggage, no. No, the only cost I ever say originally is any panel management of luggage, no, any kind of contract. So Robert can hold the addendum. So therefore, obey here a luggage machines. Obey here third party personnel. To negotiate, you know, there's a man 6% of revenue be generated. No, near money 6%. And when you save company, no, 6%. Because now they are all more than the MPP time, no, just 12% of revenue.
Company by 50%.
Yes, by 50%.
Okay.
When you are dear so as to transfer, you are buying your buses be sure. You say, friend, the buses. The buses, so Google us and check here. In fact, some fleet of buses, and I had the nightmare of Metro Mass. In fact, I acquired the albatross on the neck of Metro Mass. Get in America, sir. MPP are buying anything called crab buses, sir. You crab bus the bus aba. You consider your weather any environmental condition near the bus aba. The buses now Metro Mass courses aba here and the MPP abreast no. Meaning they were fully electronics. Let's hear the shocking revelation.
You too.
Buses no more the buy no. Spare parts ba hukura nenka ho. And who's a bus and say ya. Tia yi.
Use a channel.
I just say bus no say a span and I say both and not say absorber. O time absorber na say no e de to bag in potomato. No wa je visa. Na ko China. Ni a trust part ni bi ama o. Na o san dia to ka mu. Asan dia bagana.
We had then yes such engagement with that spare part.
That's it.
How?
Enuti me no ka say Ghana nipa mienu pe. Nipa tu pe o. Ana ma monopolize da buses no. Na nu po. Enye ni amari nya no mo. To say Metro Mass buses now packing more no to ride the buses simply because the parts are just not there. No question. Go to Abuso kind. The parts are not there.
You saw what China.
When you use our buses, no. And so per dia. I did say who know a person also plan here, man. Over by a technical mechanical. No more essential parts now. No per bag give you the gum. Now they could for play a China as a Korea. Ni ahwenye atwa na ti awe hu sami ebu owo mu twakra na so mo de ba o de shine fa
o se me kwa China o kwa den o me spare part already
what are some na say me wan leminua ye wura kufu abreso no ye ko fa buses bi na VDL air daft engine na edem e na be kaya ye wura Tamils ne Mahama abreso ye ko sign agreement no Hollanda Ghana buy no munya bilateral agreement o mo ye say afi bi o ma ye grant component o enti NDC fra konya so 2016 no e no mo ko extend this agreement no enti o mo ye say from 2022 to 2024 on my additional 100 buses which they have supplied to have VDL ya bus no orange ya VDL DAF and no the mainstay of Metro Mass in there and the life wire of Metro Mass because those buses no are robust strong and a Sakura engine
weather friendly
yeah.
ti se kwa koto bus ya eso hwe ya kwan ene sabi ya weather no ne condition na de no agina so na inform se koto bus wi anase koto bus wi nche na me no ka se yenya na sa
so sad
ebiem ye ko ya ni munti ye bra mampani ayesel person rutulu metro mass aya afiwe kosi by next year or rutulu with 1,000 buses.
Okay, so we that's the beautiful story I person here. But asana ye be drew that beautiful story no. All these are lamentations. Aya reho semwa ubia boya Ghana koma da ni mu. Se wensuma obedia reho. Because semwa waka nyina they are in bad taste. Very bad taste. A DNM administration eya fa in making sure sir one way di ensanyam bransemu emrani wombedi. It's not only good to paint the picture.
Yeah.
But the aftermath, what actions are we taking against?
Beye bosumi mienu miensani.
Yes.
I think exactly 3 months ago. And you call your board meeting. You go to board and then you kwaji approval. Until you engage external auditors.
Okay.
Omugwe juma so I think ombewi omajuma eye bosumi October and nom report aba. But part of preliminary report aba no masa emubon. A bon can we are making in this war. But I'm sure say men person me preempt no be we know. I think they are supposed to submit the report by the end of the month. Tom the report in the bar.
We still want to have.
We are mandated say. And I say we are enjoying the say you share report no with Tom Penny. Near share with your sector minister. If we are the corporate attorney general for some prosecutorial actions because me say me chere or how or bre and metro mass ya betwa. The queen yankopo anim oda kura won't mena. But no kwenya me anim so no anida so ho. Sanso mampani aboya no hoba me no ka say anya bases nko a e pese ECC terminal point no. Wo hwe across the country amenia ifiti NDC fi akonya so since 2016. Your terminal points in 90 minya a facelift. Basa tantantan. Mampani said there be bases for floor bar. Ese bases no etimi se beta frache ejina terminal for so. Nyankopon ya domo abosimi besimi ya by November. You mampani edna ni beche tamale ekwa could be state of the arts and ultra modern and as a model terminal point no tamale sa tamale terminal no eba be model
the
whole country
across the block
I see block no
see the same
yes
thing.
And as a Kwame Nkrumah secondary school so no say Kwame Nkrumah here no and it's a wo hwe new terminal here sabe hospital ho clinic akra supermarket room your friends a restaurant room maybe ankra bet na joma home just what me hu say ade a edimu a no so bi o manga na edu no e see it me ni
I'm suggest be da mo fanka ho o say the reason why I'm on Crawford no moto mo allowance is because of painful here baby on beda and they be take bigger portion of the money tiada na mo fa small rooms and attach terminals so ne be ya ebia
your hostel arrangement in Zoom as ankra no we be do na dey as obenya baabi ada obi so twom so obenya baabi ada am say na e kanyama na mbo so no nti ya no ho hostel guest house of a kind am say
ba momo wa kese ndi omuntua o
omuntua say yankase mu no your arrangement e kan no sleeper rooms nti ya workers be omo bia no mo sleeper rooms a occasionally e ho no mo de man nipa no ko benya baabi ada nti ade aye ongoing nti me de eno no esia no kwenya nkopo anim na babia na aka no ofa your procurement system one
project in 10 minutes we have 10 minutes to spend in your can project in 10 minutes
me no ka say o hwe your procurement system one menua na procurement aye basa obitimi make requisition from the branch make a branch ebia Kumasi branch A another branch B anakofodia branch anankoko branch and ebia odan branch manager no etimi make requisition so kotos papers not the about head office what the head office approve man no eni bia ni akiri ensa bia ni akiri so koto say one to bring kind grand collusion no ma committee abo ho at the branch level pass and quiet turn up on baby atana all those staggering revelations in you told the whole country those silent report no more amai nti ne you decide say as new management ade aboy more and say minua no branch across the country and Otu me say obi make requisition beyond 200 Ghana cedis nti o brand na hia bibia national ya centralized procurement system no the turn your money na your bus call all over the country nti the next available bus no na the spare parts na ma no ya sanso yi IMC inspection monitoring and compliance unit aye nua no ma ya form a omo dada sa adwumadi na no
omo no madwuma no so be di akira hwe say spare parts ayakra spare parts ayatono but be say spare parts ne kono akọ amadwumadie no atimi awie peye
good
dia mede meka say si eyobeka ya around November yewura amampanya be di akiri dada yewura baumia ekofa buses be friend EV buses obeka ya electric buses no yewura baumia ebia no around November be exactly 10 days to the general election or the biano. Say EV bus, I'm catch a Ghana for you say, I'm out 100 buses. Yabani who say, Sena, no crew moon, some only 10 buses. Oh, yes, it was 10 buses.
100 buses, I'm catch a
10 buses, 10 buses.
Then 100 buses.
10 buses. So this 10 buses, no, this how it is. Contract, somebody must send you 10 buses.
Mammy, I wouldn't day.
10 buses.
Rubber me undi.
Oh, it is that 10 buses. We are also moving.
I'm catch a 100 buses.
10 buses.
100 buses.
10 buses. Now 10 buses go only my who say me room. Among buses ne bounce na amu pegidi ala nche buses ne tem no mo dey ajivote. Na exactly 10 days ne dey atoaba. Tomo ko lanche buses no e wa denta. Now as part of the contract no service provider no as a vendor no necessary amount of 3 charging points. Adenta ba ko king bubako any head office condition so baako. Obetuma JD say vendor ne manto charging point to only adenta na ti hayi. Charging point no manto adenta no.
Ahon e be charge car no.
Buses ne kwana se kwa charge a it take buses more than 3 hours. And so na bus ba ko etima charge wi. How? Number 2. Buses no charge wi a bus ne capacity no eso otimi di adwuma for 250 km. Where the amount charging we are, the bus can only operate for only 160 km. Tonight, there's some charging bus. If I can say, mobile phone is crying. Sabat today, the money in your papa, but not charging mobile phone the whole day. Every 30 minutes, the battery is running down.
So, not in a man, I'm charging for 3 hours.
Yes,
there's a battery where you your papa.
The train who say, one person more want to canka, and a technician say, catch us and a amora share lunch no to send us 10 buses no you about miako bia no it didn't come with charges. 100 it didn't come with charges.
What a grand collusion.
2 charges no so amode buy no second hand charges to now answer and you free no ni ma
buses new
buses
now,
brand new.
How do you bring brand new buses second hand charges?
Akwaso mobile phone no now the second hand buses akwaso mobile phone mo hey tell we anya no kwa ade say train sunu mu. Buses in a normal circumstance is supposed to be cheap. We know can say per unit price on the man. Buses no. How much you buy 5 cedis? Service provider no. Whereas outside we go to me charge them at 4 cedis. This is all year 160 km. That's why multiplied by 5 cedis. You can just imagine how much you be paying. You paying close about 600 Ghana cedis.
I want to tell you, as a citizen of the land, se mu giant crofo we pa based on insomnia wa king na mo form hu dia me no be chia yam go radio so I'm promising you
me mejitum pa
enye uni choice
oni mejitum
enye wo budget mo nyi ntum enye uni choice because asem na wo ka no mebu afu this is grand collusion. Like this is bigger than create loot and share.
Now what are some cases here?
Where like mafia scheme to plunder estates.
Now when are some cases here actually? Yabani a catch on say charges here ni. I don't see for charges no standards authority.
Normal van standard.
And what do you look at here so say all my services be
just a papa.
No can say in your copy will be so charging company intervene and then your company be a charging kakra. Menu Casenta Metro Mass or by head officer, ye state of the art charging point. Ye state of the art charging point. As our charging point, you know Mahama say me and only electrical. Yes, I'm so by solar. Say by we are able to go. Great vision. Chargers no e be solar. Your optional. Yes, say electricity come from one. They will switch to solar. Menu Casombe mobile one or so. We will be Metro Mass property. Yeah, back head office. Yeah, back Kimbu. Yeah, back Adenta. So clearly, you just realize Sentimeno can say 100 buses no. Amudimun 10 buy no. Nante no is as a contract no was signed no. Acquire albatross on the neck of the Mahama government. Say that contract no either see it was.
But the challenge is that bus in your papa.
Yes.
It's more than a 2 contract.
One say anka normal circumstance bus no crowd and bus in your problem. But the charging point ne charges no and the problem. What na you say? The last quarter we was a quarter bus in your juma 3 months. We generate 220,000 just for 10 buses. 220,000.
Bus in one.
O say the other na Nkrumah to EV bus white and Nkrumah no. Ano
near this or Chama Boadu.
No. Some buses no. As I talk to you, for 10 buses, you generate only 220,000 at year.
For how many? The whole 3 months.
Quarter. Now 3 months no. Yeah, what you know? Who generate 220,000 in year? No could charging fee 87,000 Ghana cedis.
Every 220
no. To go to Rebecca saying, I not be yaka. I and the better spare parts.
I had the better.
Internet say. And she say no ankoyi. Kaden kaminimu no electric buses no. It's very cheap than Uber use diesel and as a petrol. But where dear ne buo no kra ya aboro. So use petrol ni diesel. Anu ti say ne wa kan me nua. Me no ya adwene say Ghana man enya NDC amanyuko mu gidi. Emaye an overwhelming endorsement. Si emra na se be kankan project asese no. Ye me tunase. Anunti for me
it's Ghana my na mahunentia I am in begina with sa plea bargain no in current form. Obi ebu yem bra yesu say ya na say honorable okay na yetimichi na o say mo magi musika no fa no adi. What kind of plea bargain is that? No.
Maybe
we can't build a country like that. Charlie
Timinia Arehosemwa yabe to so but like I told you Nyankopo Adom
buses need to be turned 5,000 cities. W hey Metro Mass moto creator say senior moto Metro Mass buses mienu eti ba ko 2,500
yes 2,500
oh so you don't do this to your own country. Debbie it's law for country no way.
So you know we've got into a stage me who say ne waka no SSA a must
senior
we have no option
senior I am telling the party I love NDC and Joe Mahama and Mr. President take this from me if you fail to arrest some of these corrupt officials you are losing the next election and I'm not missing words Mr. President because the Gen Zs that are in they don't care about your NDC and your PPT me to abama Mahama because me so on chakron for one chakron for na metwetiano in the coming elections. Why do you allow people to joke around like this? And these criminals, Timinya authority, some who call demonstration. People who have plundered us like this because mumanum nesenenka.
Omo ye say tam. Nti wona mo ho bi so am bra.
Ana mo ndisi for so mu biebo mu bi pacha ma o. Tenya team krani beka bi onta. Ofana o last west ni enko.
Timinia kakra meka ne se me kan hye etiefo nyina nkura se anidaso ne gidi e wo ho. Yiro Mahama Nyankopon yadomo by December January. You be receive your first fleet of buses. Also transport space no evolve. Nti the Toyota Hiace 250 pieces eba. Near the coastal bus no so 100 na 350 pieces. Nti enu about teacher ni doctor hwan o could do terminal pointer. So pe Kofodia Accra Kumasi obenya contemporary na de akọ. Ya ma me nso a wodi dwa no. So pe video no ba senten na ebedu be dwa no etu no. Obeko station wona ba senten ni bi nso ho. No nso nya bi mu atena. Ya de Yiro Mahama kase de cargo session metro cargo eba. Ti se wotui wo aduane wo amanede na peso de mani Kumasi a. Ya number ibetu dwa brenu duru a Ghana fu nyina bete. Obo number no na ofra. Ya okase nketu abo abo no se na UK ni other country and say door to door no. Nipa ne ba your machine no we niema no na wa usika charge for POS machine so na call your main dashboard no so Tom Picken no the niema na be good head office nti ato cargo trucks from 10 tons 20 tons 30 tons and the be fa niema no the fa niema do kuma so de gugu bi Abrepo junction edu Abrepo junction ade ono ba ji ama ne de na be frɛ no this one team amaji a na ka keto so ho akoyi niema ndi amanipa no finally and kind of hiring services. And also be obi up a hiring car. So your institution, so your union, so your ding. And also time also as aka sin keto Yiro Mahama de brain a 15 seater and 20 seater no. Toyota Coaster and Toyota Hiace no. There are some metro mass nani. At the same time, as part of John Mahama, President, the Green Energy Policy Transmission Energy Arrangement, the person here say yes, also the EV buses ni beba. But this time, she say what the EV buses ni beba no. It will not just be a supply of EV buses. Memuno obe building infrastructure no. Ti say the EV buses ba. E say be a bus ni be routine na ya build the necessary EV infrastructure. Say be a buses no kon kofa or how enya titi bi amfam no man Ghana.
Honorable Haruna Apple-Redu, on behalf of the country, we want to say thank you for a Juma Wone Unia Penning Moye Ewo.